Logan County.
5 News Chief Meteorologist Matt Standridge joining us again with a look at the progress made to clear up this damage. Matt.
Hey, Joe Ellison. Yeah, we've got heat on both sides of the pond, I guess. But this heat, we don't have a choice where we can't turn on the AC even if we wanted to, because a lot of us are still without power. This is the part of a power pole. The power pole that's right behind me that's actually suspended up in the air. But we have damage not here just in the city, but the swath of the damage, almost about 16 miles across Logan County. I want to show you what it looked like. We are with Sky 5 as we were cruising there along North 5th Street, headed north to about Old Military Road and Baxley Cemetery. You can see all those power poles completely covering the road. They had to shut down the road there in between two pastures. So those power poles were still being worked on as of about 2 hours ago. So those have been down for the majority of the day. But then off in the countryside, you're gonna see sheets of metal. That comes from a barn that's on a pasture not so far away, about 200 yards or so away from the road. The whole roof, or not the whole roof, but about a corner of the roof on both sides of the barn were ripped off and kind of tossed across the road and over towards the cattle and the pastures there. And some of the pieces of metal actually were twisted around some other power poles that were still standing. But a lot of trees down in the countryside too. So, you're hitting the country roads, you just can't cruise because there's a lot of debris in the roads, and there's still some half-fallen trees that are kind of blocking at least one of the lanes. So, man, there's a lot of cleanup here in Logan County. We're covering it all for you. But boy, this heat is impressive, and we need some AC. We need some power quickly. The power crews are working as fast as they can. I'm going to send it over to meteorologist Stephen Elmore. He's been tracking this heat, and it just looks like it's probably going to get even hotter, Stephen.
Yeah, we're going to continue to see these warm temperatures with really no relief in the near future. We're seeing another heat advisory for today. This has become almost an everyday thing for us. We're seeing a heat advisory for Northwest Arkansas and for the river valleys. We're expected to see anywhere from 105 to 110 for those heat index values by the end of the day today. So what's going to continue on for us? Well, we're going to see this drought continue. Really no rain in sight over the next couple of weeks. And this week, we might even reach some potential records as we're suffering through what is the warmest summer we've had in several years. So taking a look right now at those heat index values, man, Matt is baking right now. It's well over 100 degrees. We're seeing 108 in Waldron for those heat index values, 103 in Fort Smith, Fayetteville just at even 100 right now. And today, unfortunately, is going to be cooler than it is going to be tomorrow, as we're expecting to get even warmer as we head out throughout the rest of the week. Taking a look at those heat index values for today, again, we're right at around anywhere from 100 to 110 in some places for today. But as we get up into tomorrow, we're going to be soaring over 110, and that's going to last for the majority of the week as we're seeing those extreme dangerous temperatures as we head closer even into the weekend. So our active burn ban list grew today once again as we're seeing most of the state of Arkansas covered in those banned burn lists. And for our wildfire danger, we had Northwest Arkansas just about a week ago, but then recently Southwest Arkansas was also added to that high risk for those wildfire dangers, while we have at least the whole state still covered in that moderate risk. So it's very dry out there still, even though we got some rain last night. We're moving into a week where we're going to see some extreme heat, and all that moisture is going to dry right back up. So we're going to continue through these dry streaks over the next couple of weeks. So we're going to see some heat safety tips for you to take with you. Again, water is going to be the main key here throughout the rest of the week this week. We've already seen several places included in that water restrictions, and we could see some more populate throughout the rest of the week as it's only going to continue to get warmer. Taking a look at our 7-day forecast, tomorrow and Wednesday is looking like our potentially warmest days of the week. We're going to see 103 on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then it's not really a cool down, just a couple degrees save us really for Thursday and Friday. But from today all the way out until the weekend and beyond, we're going to remain over 100 degrees for Northwest Arkansas with just plenty of sunshine all the way through. For the River Valley, again, tomorrow and Wednesday, we're going to be anywhere from 105 to 110 for those actual temperatures. Now, again, actual temperatures. When you factor in those heat index values, we could be soaring to 115, maybe even reach 120 in some places. Thursday, Friday, again, we're still above 100 degrees, and this heat is going to continue to last, again, all the way past throughout the rest of the weekend.
All right, thanks so much, Stephen. Well, still to come right here on your 5 News First and 4. Is it a video game